And it's really a fantastic age for us to be able to watch these cubs because they're starting to gain their confidence. They're starting to be mobile. Another update is there is some cheetah cubs on the reserve. Good morning everyone, and welcome back to another beautiful day on Shamwari Private Game Reserve. First off, I have to apologize that we have been absent for so long. We've been busy with some really cool projects, and one of them in particular has been the filming of the second series of Shamwari Untamed, and that's going to be coming out soon. But in the meantime, what has been happening on this reserve is just some really exciting stuff. And this morning on my way to work, have a look what I spotted, and what I want to give you guys a quick update on is a couple of new additions to the reserve in the form of lion cubs in the Southern Pride. I'm just going to stop here for a second and then we'll figure out how to position ourselves. We'll just see where everyone is. But as you guys have seen many times before, this is the big southern male, or the dominant male of this pride, and would be the father of these young cubs over here in front. I'll reposition shortly and get us into a spot, but they're in just a perfect spot over here with this bit of ground that's slightly elevated. They've got a low down section over there, a little floodplain, and a lot of animals, as it's starting to warm up, will start moving into those open areas, and it's a perfect spot for them to lay ambush and execute a hunt, and hopefully they'll get breakfast for those young and fast growing little cubs. So these little cubs were born in December of last year, so they're rapidly approaching the 7.5-8 month mark, and it's really a fantastic age for us to be able to watch these cubs because they're starting to gain their confidence. They're starting to be mobile, and they're not as vulnerable as they were. And unfortunately, the story with these guys is when they were first brought out, there were 3 little cubs, and as with lions so often is the case, the mortality rate is just so high when they're anything under 2 years of age. And at a very young age, we had a nomadic male came into the pride when they were undefended and unguarded by the dominant male, and one of those cubs was killed. We thought all of them were killed, but our fantastic mother over there actually was able to hide 2 of those little cubs, and for about a week we didn't see any lion cubs. We thought all of them were gone, and slowly she started bringing them out. Successfully was able to keep 2 of them safe, and it looks like they are past the most vulnerable stage, and as you can see, their tummies are full. They're definitely looking happy and healthy. So we've got such a typical strategy starting to unfold over here, where the lions use their terrain to their advantage, and they've come over the crest of this little flat area behind us, and they've got a good vantage point, probably about an extra 40 meters height, 30-40 meters height, and overlooking that lower floodplain over there. And while I'm sitting here, I can see warthog coming out, I can see waterbuck, and there's also a troop of vervet monkeys busy sunning themselves in the trees over there. What they will be very much aware of is if they move too much or their body language gives it away, those monkeys are going to start shouting at them, and the hunt is up. They won't be able to pursue that any further. But for now, that female, every now and again, she's staring quite intently at those warthog over there, and just this area is giving them a perfect vantage point to be able to set up and strategize that they'll be able to get a good hunt in a little bit later. Well, there we go. As the lions are bedded down for the day, temperature's starting to warm up nicely, and the day is really turning into an absolutely spectacular day, and the lions will be surveying what they can potentially be utilizing later for a hunt. Over the next few weeks, we're definitely going to bring you more updates on these 2 young lion cubs as they are growing and developing within the Southern Pride, and all the excitement that they're starting to face, and they're going to start learning and stalking and playing and just really living the life in the pride. Another update is there is some cheetah cubs on the reserve, which is really exciting, also a few months old. And now that a lot of our other projects have kind of moved to the side and reached completion, we'll be bringing you a lot more regular updates on this, which we're looking forward to. So until then, stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Okay.